Hi, my name's John, welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. In tonight's nightcap I do one of my favourite jobs. I make a part for a vintage steam wagon, quite a lot of lathe work and a little bit of milling work. I do some plasma cutting, I cut some tool racks out for some area tooling for a viewer. I do a little bit of screw cutting, it's a nut off a regulator off my compressor, and as you can imagine any job I do for myself doesn't go very well, so I show a little bit of that. In last week's nightcaps I put an extra one on. It was just a reload of an old video with some casting on. I had a lot of views and a lot of interest, so I'll see if I can find another one and put that on after tonight's nightcaps. I've got quite an interesting little job to do here. That's a diff handle or a diff lock handle of a SNNC steam wagon. You pull it and push it to engage the diff lock in the gearbox. That'll be a casting, I would imagine. It's very, very old, and I need to make at least one of these. I've got a piece of steel there. There's definitely the one in there, just in case of finding it. There'll be a lot of manual CNC work, I would imagine. The square hole will just be a drill and file job. So I think what I'll do is I'll machine this end first, leave that round, and I can square that off in the milling machine. And it means I can hold that to do that side. I've got a ball turning tool to do that radius. An interesting job. Like I say, it's going to go onto an old steam wagon, and it's the sort of thing that once I've made this, it's going to be here long after me, I would imagine. Right, I'll change the jaws on that for the outside jaws, and we'll see if we can find one of them. This will just be made of steel, I would imagine. Just an off cut I've got given. Square the end up first and go from there. And I'm breaking the chip very nicely. Right, this is a little bit faster. And I'm breaking the chips, no problem at all, you can see the difference. And it's even put a better finish on as well. So chips are peeled off beautiful, and they're turning purple on the line. The chips are breaking once again. That one's speeding up, we can stop all that happening. That's better. A lot more aggressive, a lot faster speed. Right, so that bit there is going to be that boss. That's a little bit bigger on the outside diameter, a little bit to play with. So now we need to machine this piece in here. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it, but we're going to do it. I can set the compound side up to give that angle, but I think I'll machine a recess into there first and go from there. Right, we're kind of starting to get somewhere now. Putting the feet over the compound slide just to get some of the angle, just get some metal out of there really. The tool I want doesn't exist. I've certainly got some shape carved into it now. Unfortunately I've lost a little bit of video. I'm going to drill a hole in there and then turn it around and try and get the other side machined. Then we've got the curve to put on the end of there. It's actually a square hole in the end of there, and if I go through with a drill that size, it means it can be failed to fit the square on the end of the lad's diff lock, because they aren't a standard size, but things are old and things are worn, so I'll drill it round and he can fail it to fit. Decide to go one size under, just to make sure that the wheel's going to be the right size. You have to fail the metal out and just try and put it back in, that's for certain. There's going to be a hex machine on there anyway, so I'm not going to damage it by gripping it in the 3-jaw chuck like that to do your machine operation. That's the way I've worked out to do it. Right. That outer face is running out of truth, but the part of the machine originally is running nice and true. There's quite a lot to come off this face, and then we're going to round off. Not a vast amount, but quite a bit. We'll have a little bit measure. We're looking at 20 mil. That's 25, 76, so that's 6 mil to come off there. I have to be careful and I don't plough it off, because I haven't got such a hold on it as I had when we did the other side. When you've got it dipped in the centre, centre little bush. Quite a lot of weight in this job, but it's all be helped really. So that point there is that register there, and no need to put a taper in. Same as the other side, I use 40 degrees the angle I use, so I use the same on this side. I'm quite sure what tool to use, probably this one will do the job. Using the compound slide to feed it in, obviously. And we'll go from there. What's happening is the tool is bottoming out. see when I made a cast from the amount of material that's going to come out of this. I need a machine on the back of there, and to get a tool in, I'm going to run the lathe backwards. Something you don't see all that often. Just so I can sort this edge out in here. Not too bad. Right. A lot of this is just sort of not guesswork, but I'm just going to copying it sort of freehand. It's not important as long as it looks right or will be right. Right, now we need to round that off. I think take the edge off first with it. Right, I'm going to use this tool to take that corner off. Obviously I've got to watch out for clearance issues. I'll use a compound slide. I can get a fair bit of it off, so to be careful, that's all. I've got this foam tool that I made for a different job. I think I'll have a little bit of experiment with that. I put a centre in there just to give it a little bit more support. And I'm just going to carefully, very carefully, ease away with this on a nice slow speed and see what sort of result I can get. It did work the last thing I made with it. I think it was plastic though. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be a good representation of what I'm trying to make. Obviously I'm running nice and slow because it's a very, very wide area we're cutting on. Working a lot better than I thought it would, actually, a lot better. I can remove that tailstock steady. It's
getting in the way a bit now, so to be careful, that's all. It's looking good. It's looking very good.